Okay.
ho, ho. Merry
Ho,
Christmas.
ho, ho, ho. Welcome back to the Christmas episode of the Rigged Podcast. Back with Garrett, Colin, and Jack, where
Howdy.
everything is rigged. We're back for episode 19. I wish it would have been a better number for a Christmas episode, but we're here. We're here for another episode. We're back for another week. Got kind of the same topics. We got college football. College football was not good to all three of us last week. Pretty sad. We got some NFL updates. We got NCAA volleyball. Our Aggie women volleyball or Aggie volleyball team won the national championship, so we'll talk about that. Then we have our rigged picks, rigged question of the week. And then, yeah, we'll get into it. So we got college football to talk about.
Let's do it.
Jack?
Let's do it. Yeah, so I was at the Bama OU game this past Friday. And let's see. OU jumps out to I'll start with it. Pre-game was awesome. They had a laser show go on. It was awesome on the field like Ole Miss does. Electric environment. And then OU jumps out to a 17-0 lead. Stadium's going bonkers. I've never heard like the energy like that before. In the first quarter was electric. And then our punter miraculously just drops the punt, which might be, I think that's a rig. No one ever does that. And then John throws a pick six. And then they score. So it's 17-17 at half. And then we come out of the half. We do not score until the fourth quarter. They scored 34 unanswered points on our defense. Or I guess like 24 on our defense. And yeah, we choked away the game. That's why they call us Choklahoma, I guess. Yeah, it was miserable. Miserable game for us. I mean, it was so cold too. My hands are freezing. I wasn't that mad after the game. Like I knew we were going to lose, but I wanted to win. As soon as we threw the pick six, I was like, okay, here we go. We're losing. And so, yeah, terrible game. Oh, well. I mean, our offense moved the ball. Crucial turnovers lost us the game. 50 Cent was there, though, so that was fun. Apparently, that's Bama's song, too, so they got hyped during it, too. And, yeah, refs, horrible. I saw, like, 5 holds. There's an obvious false start right in front of me for Bama. Then they just throw long, get the pass. Don't even call the false start. Yeah, so hats off to Bama, I guess, going to the Rose Bowl, going to play Indiana and Pasadena. I was sitting there and I was like, oh yeah, baby, we're gonna go to the Rose Bowl. It's gonna be lit. And then quickly turned around after that, and I was not happy. So hats off to Bama. Blah 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 blah. Go beat Indiana, I guess. Sure. That's all I have to say about our game. Not really much to say. I mean, it was disastrous.
Yeah, it was sad. I had OU for my rig pick, and that failed me once again.
Yep.
So, oh well. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe our game in late November will decide the playoffs, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, A&M hosted Miami. We kind of had the same situation happen for us. Kind of a weird game. Like I predicted, the under in a defensive game. It was 0-0 at halftime. And then and then it became 3-3 in the third quarter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had plenty of chances to score. We went for it on fourth down several times, didn't get it. Both teams missed field goals. Just not a very good game. Our offense could not get anything going to score.
Yep.
Marcel Reed did not have the best game of his career when he needed it.
Nope.
And Miami gets a touchdown. I think it was like middle of the fourth quarter, roughly.
No, there's like 2 minutes left.
Was it 2 minutes?
Yeah, because Miami A&M had like a 2-minute drill to drive the ball down.
We let them score.
That's right. It was like, I think it was like 2:40, 2:30. And then we had our chance to score. And we got all the way down to I think we got at the 5-yard line after that big catch from KC. And then we couldn't punch it in. Marcel throws another pick, and we lose a home game. It was very sad to see it happening. Miami celebrating, and it was perfectly set up for us to go to the Cotton Bowl here in Dallas and in Texas. It was going to be an A&M takeover, and instead it'll be Miami going to play Ohio State, which is funny because I saw on Twitter or X, whatever, that ticket prices have just absolutely shot down for the Cotton Bowl. because it was predicted that it was going to be A&M, so tickets were expensive, but not anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
So, oh well, at least we had a good season. Mike Elko's season 2, he went from 8-4 to 11-2.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
11
and
11-2.
11-2. So we're trending upwards. Hopefully next year we make a little bit deeper run in the playoffs, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if you would have told 90% of the A&M fan base that we would go 11-2 in year 2 of the Mike Elko era, uh, everybody would be just, over the moon excited, and like very happy where like the state of the program was. But circumstances change. You go 11-0 and then finish the year losing to Texas and then losing at home to Miami and not even scoring a touchdown. Just kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
Yep.
Coaching turnover, I think, definitely played a factor with the defensive coordinator moving on after the game and
Fine.
Colin Klein also moving on, putting together his staff. But that's the name of the game. That's what happens whenever you are a successful program. You have good years. People are going to want to take people out of your building. We need to figure out basically how we're going to respond. It doesn't need to be a rebuild; it needs to be a reload. A&M's got a lot of NIL money, and we are going to lose a good amount to the NFL draft. I think it's slowly starting to trickle out, but we got to reload, and this is a good launching point for A&M as the future going out in the future. So. Next year, schedule is going to get a little harder, so we're not going to have the same conversation that A&M is like a fraud. Towards the end of the year, if they go 11-0, there's going to be no way that you could have that argument. I don't think we were frauds. I think we peaked at the wrong time. We just got to figure that out. I think that's kind of like a coaching. It's like a coaching strategy that you gotta kind of line out and try and time right. But,
Yep.
Speaking of coaching, we got our defensive line coach back, Elijah Robinson.
Yep.
That's right.
Big time.
So, yeah, that's it for A&M. The next 2 games were blowouts as expected.
Yep.
Golding wins his first game as head coach for Ole Miss.
Congrats
Ole
to the
Ole
Reds.
Miss. Yeah, Ole Miss advances to the Sugar Bowl to play against Georgia.
Rematch.
And Sumrall can finally leave and head to be full-time at Florida.
Yep.
What was the final score here? I think Tulane scored a late touchdown to cover, right? Or was that JMU?
JMU had 34. I
JMU
think
covered?
it was like 45-10, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. So Tulane does not cover. This one compared and combined with JMU might be ending the group of 5 auto bid.
Yep.
Or not auto bid, but group of 5 highest ranked, whatever it gets in.
Yep. I agree. Yeah, it's just no fun. I don't want to see blowouts. I want to see like Notre Dame play Oregon. Like that would have been a fun game to watch in Eugene. Stadium was electric. Night game, of course, they get the night game and get JMU. And JMU, I was watching the game, and I think Oregon had 14 points in like 5 plays. Wasn't even close. Yeah, JMU stood no chance. I guess 35 is not bad though. Like I know Oregon was pissed that they gave up 35 to that trash team, but not bad for JMU. They ride into the sunset Billy Napier era now, and at James Madison, so that'll be fun. And Bob Chesney heads to UCLA with Nico Iamaleava. So hopefully you'll win the Big Ten next year. So that's big.
Yep. I didn't watch a whole lot of these 2 games. We were too busy being sad and depressed after the A&M game.
Right.
Yep.
Moving on, we're not going to do any previews. We're saving those to next week.
But the early spreads are out, so
yeah,
we'll talk about those.
Well, you want to talk about those right now or next week?
The spreads are out. They might change by next week. So
Indiana -7 versus Bama. Give me Bama to cover that. Miami versus Ohio State. Ohio State's -9.5. Give me Ohio State to cover that. Oregon
Bowl will be the best game.
Oregon minus 1.5 versus Tech. Yeah, that one's kind of. I mean, kind of like the line says, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know who's going to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss versus Georgia. Georgia's minus 6.5 in the Sugar Bowl. I think Ole Miss covers that.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. Okay, next. Yeah, we'll preview those next week. Don't need to get into them now. Games aren't for a week and a half. And
I'm surprised you didn't put some of these bowl games on here because there's some good bowl games.
well, should we talk about them?
Like you got like
A Cal Hawaii tonight, and the when's the Cheez Bowl? That's the biggest game I want to watch.
Which one?
The Cheez Bowl, Texas versus Michigan. I have to.
that one's next. That one's next Wednesday, so we can talk about that one next.
Bet.
Next
I do want to say something to Texas fans real quick because, look, y'all went 9-3. I lost to Florida. You didn't make the playoff. Get off Twitter and stop saying that we're trash because we made the playoff and lost. Us and A&M made the playoff. You're sitting at home, sorry about yourselves, going to the Cheez-It Bowl. And now they say, well, we're still playing football. Yeah, we play the same amount of games. You just have your game later than us. So shut up, get on the road, and stop being crybabies. Let's go.
Amen, Jack. We got Penn State against Clemson in the Pinstripe Bowl.
That's going to be a good game, but I don't know who's playing in that. That's what's hard to get excited because you don't know who's going to play.
Clemson's favored by 3, 11 a.m. this Saturday on ABC.
At Yankee Stadium. So give me Clemson.
I like Penn State here for the guys to prove themselves to keep a spot on the team.
The Pop-Tarts Bowl will be pretty good. Georgia Tech, BYU.
Yeah. You missed the Wasabi Fenway Bowl because we got a game at Yankee Stadium and we got a game at Fenway State at the Red Sox.
Wow.
So UConn versus Army. Army's favored by 9.5.
I like UConn in that game. They don't have a coach though. So
Pop-Tarts Bowl, Georgia Tech and BYU. BYU favored by 4. Given BYU and their Cougar tails, how they love food, give me BYU to beat the shit out of Georgia Tech in a Pop-Tarts Bowl for food.
Yeah. Here we go. The Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Virginia, Mizzou. Mizzou favored by 4 somehow without their quarterback or their offensive coordinator. Give me Virginia to win.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
LSU against Houston in the Texas Bowl in Houston. Houston's favored by 2.5. This is going to be also a game where players are trying to prove themselves in front of Kiffin. So give me LSU to win money line against a shitty Big 12 Houston team.
Yep. I think those are all the games. Well, wait, no. Well, yeah. For now, we preview the next week, but
yeah, we'll have a game. We'll have some games going on next week as we're doing the podcast, so we can talk about those next week.
Dude, Wednesday the 31st have some fire games. Iowa, Vandy, Arizona State, Duke, Michigan, Texas, Nebraska, Utah, Miami, Ohio State.
Yeah, well, those are New Year's Eve games, so yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on. We got the transfer portal. What you got?
Yeah, big names in the portal. Rocco Backus leaving Iowa State. I think we all know where he's going to go. Probably back to Penn State with his coach. Sorry. Pribula, which was hold on. Pribula's leaving Missouri, which was kind of surprising to me. He was good there. I don't know why he's leaving after a year. Maybe it's because his OC's leaving. Nico, there was speculation he would leave, but he is staying at UCLA. He's so mid, but oh well. What else? Some OU guys are hitting the portal. Javante Barnes, Kobe McKenzie. I saw KC's going to the draft.
Allegedly.
Well, I thought he announced it. No?
Yeah, but he can come back.
That's true. Okay, yeah. That's about all I have. I'm sure there's other names. I just didn't write them down, so I forgot them. So yeah.
Continue on to the coaching changes. Just keep
coaching changes are going on too. So we got some rumors coming out of the Michigan head coaching search. Jeff Brom has emerged as a leading candidate for Michigan, the Louisville coach. I think he said after the game, like, we're going to concentrate on this game, and that's all that matters. So that means he's probably leaving. Elijah Robb heading back to Aggieland. Hell of a recruiter. Congrats to him. Summerall and Chesney moving on to their new jobs. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. Keep it going.
A&M is promoting Holman Wiggins to offensive coordinator from wide receiver coach.
Yep. We'll see how that goes. I'm
And
speculating.
then promoting Lyle Hemphill to defensive coordinator from like a defensive assistant.
Okay. That's good. Yeah.
So
I'm speculative how the offensive coordinator transition will go, but that's for next year to see. So we'll see. I trust Elko, though. And then the biggest news coming out from yesterday: rivalries ruined. USC can't agree to a contract with Notre Dame, ending their rivalry for 2026. Scared Lincoln will not be playing a hard game. You know, he always runs from the hardest games. He left the SEC. He canceled their home and home with Ole Miss, I think. So who cares? I hate USC with all my guts. I hate Lincoln Riley with all my guts. So he can kick rocks. Instead, Notre Dame's going to play the Cougar Tails for 2 years while they agree on another contract. So that'll be fun. The Mormons versus the Catholics. What could go wrong? So
Holy War.
The Holy War. Part 2. Yep. Okay. What's next?
I would love sometime in the future for A&M to play a home and home with BYU.
That'd be fun.
Which I'm sure will happen, given that we have to play against Power 5 teams in the future.
Yep.
I guess actually they may be going back on that. I don't think it's going to be a thing anymore. But if we do, that would be fun.
Colin wants to go get Cougar Tails.
I can tell he does. He wants to go see BYU in all its glory. I'm pretty sure they hand out ice cream to visitors too, as like a nice gesture.
It would be badass to go to a A&M at BYU playoff game, and we could parlay it with like go skiing on the mountain.
I do not ski, so you'll have fun with that. So.
Well, do you snowboard?
I snowboard.
I haven't skied since I was like 10. I'll go drink at the lodge while y'all ski. I don't snowboard, no. I'm a beach guy, not a mountain guy, so. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see. Playoffs. How can we fix the playoffs? I had a genius idea. I had a genius idea. Okay. 16 teams, 8 first-round games at home, and then 8 teams move on. 4 more on-campus games. Wait, yeah, that's how that works. Okay. And then 2 New Year's 6 games for the semis. Then you get to a championship. That way, there can be some New Year's 6 games that mean something for bowl game.
Wait. 2 championship games?
No, 1 championship game. 1 semis. Never mind. It's confusing. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for that. Yeah.
Wait, the championship should be best 2 out of 3.
No, that's stupid.
Ooh, I like that.
That's so dumb.
Sometimes the better team doesn't always win.
That's true.
Well, yeah, but it's football.
Head to head only matters if the better team wins.
It should be the championship series should be home and home, and then the if game would be a neutral site.
I mean, it sounds smart, but like that's just a dumb idea. So.
Or they could do it like they do in soccer. It's always like a home and home for like the Champions League, and then it's scored based on aggregate. So like if you win at home by 10 and the other team wins on the road by 10, then like you have to play again. Or like whoever wins by more.
You gotta keep scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I think you just think G5 needs to get out of the playoff and let the 12 best teams in, like Vandy or Notre Dame or Texas. They would have been way better this year than James Madison and Tulane. But oh well.
And somehow the FCS has the best playoff structure.
Yeah.
Like what they have 32 teams that make it.
Yeah.
And one versus 32. I mean,
yeah, that'd be electric.
You just play all the way through 32 teams. Like that's the best way to do it.
And they get on-campus games for like 3 rounds, and they move to neutral site or all the way, I think, until the very last game.
And they've been doing that forever. Like it's just it's hilarious how FCS has it done right.
Hats off to FCS. All right, NFL news. That was quick for college, 20 minutes. The Chiefs The Chiefs have announced they're moving to Kansas, leaving Missouri for greener pastures. They will build a dome stadium, which means they can probably host a Super Bowl and a Final Four. That's all my headlines for NFL. So
We love a dome.
We love dome. I don't know. I think the outdoors where it's at for football. It's football weather. Come on now. Playoff races are heating up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams that have clinched already. New England.
So that mean, wait. So that means 4 more teams will clinch in the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
That is great math.
That is good.
Thank you. I almost wrote 6 and I had to go back and count it.
I read that and I was like, no shit. 4 more teams will be clinched in the next 2 weeks because that's the end of the damn regular season.
Well, yeah. Okay. Teams that have clinched so far: New England, Buffalo, Jacksonville, Denver, Chargers. That's the AFC. NFC: Philly, Chicago, Seahawks, San Francisco, and the Rams. We'll get 4 more people, probably 2 more this week, 2 more next week, probably. So we'll talk about it as we go on. What?
Based on what? 2 this week, 2 next week.
Just games and scenarios. We'll see. Don't know. Shit can go down. You never know. It's NFL.
Could be 1 this week, 3 next week.
Maybe, yeah. Or 4 this week, none next week. We'll see.
And it could be any combination.
Any combination, yes. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, my Cowboys are out of the playoffs officially. The tank is on, baby. We're gonna have 2 first-round picks, so that's big time. Let's get some defense, Jerry Jones.
I thought you were a Steelers fan.
Yeah, I'm both. So
you can't be both.
Yeah, I can. I'm A&M and OU fan, so why can't I do both?
No, but you're an OU fan. Like if A&M played OU, you'd root for OU.
Oh yeah, but I think I like the Steelers more and more, but the Cowboys are my hometown team, so I still support them if I can. Are we done with NFL?
Yeah. Okay. Well, no. Texans control their destiny. We need to win 1 of the next 2 games, preferably win both. And then there are some crazy scenarios that could happen where Texans still technically have a chance to have the 1 seed.
Okay.
So some crazy things would have to happen. Some bad teams would have to beat some really good teams. But we kind of control our destiny. So Texans win the next 2 games and see what happens.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, the Stroud boys and the Nico boys. Let's see what they do.
The what? The what boys?
Nico.
Oh.
I'll see what they do. Don't really care about them, but I know y'all do.
That's something else.
Talk about it. No, get out of here. All right. Before we move on to volleyball, I have 2 little housekeeping notes. OU gets a 6'11" Russian that can play this year from Russia.
Is he a communist?
I don't know. And then Cooper Flag is him. That's all I have to say. He dropped 33-9-9 last night against the Denver Nuggets, which is pretty good.
Even a triple. That's not even a double-double.
He was very close to a triple-double, though.
But he didn't get a double-double.
He didn't. I know, but he's still him. He's the GOAT of the league now. So, yeah. Let's go, baby. We play on Christmas Day against the Warriors and San Francisco. Should be a good game. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, our Fighting Texas Aggie volleyball team absolutely takes care of business and just destroys the Final Four. They swept Pitt swept Pitt 3-0 and then went to national championship and swept Kentucky 3-0. Absolutely dominated. It was super fun to watch. It was great for us to watch on Sunday. To kind of get us out of our little depression funk from football from the day before. G and I watched it with our group at Walk-Ons. And it was very fun to watch that and then get up and sway to the war hymn with everybody in the restaurant. Very fun. Hell of a job by Coach Morrison. He took a team that wasn't very good last year and then completely flipped the script. And ran the table. We beat 3 number 1s to get to the championship or to win it. Probably the hardest path for a team to go through the tournament. And the Aggies took care of business. Yep. And with that, with winning, we're already starting to get recruits and commits from some top girls in the portal. Well, I think we had 2 got committed yesterday, and there's probably some more coming. So yeah, that's our third. Is that our third national championship this year?
Meat judging in track, right?
Yeah, and volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the other graphic though? Didn't we have
There's
like
poultry judging and wool judging and meat judging.
yeah? So not bad. So yeah, A&M may be a volleyball school now. We'll see. We'll see what happens with our basketball team starting SEC play next week. So we'll be talking about that as SEC play is starting to come, and hopefully our A&M basketball team is starting to play better.
Same with the
We'll
Sooners.
see.
You look good right now, so we'll see what happens.
We shall see. G, anything on volleyball?
No, I'm good.
No. Yep. It was fun. Moving on, we'll go to our rigged recap and picks. Like I said earlier, I had OU. They failed me. They lost. I'm back down to 11-11, back to 500. And yeah, I'll go over my pick here in a second. Garrett or Jack?
I'm trying to think who I even took last week. It was a college game. Oh, I took
the
Tulane.
Broncos, and the Broncos lost to the Jags, I believe.
It's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, which was not good for the Texans.
Not good.
Yeah, I took the Tulane spread because I thought it would be close. Was not indeed close, and I lost my pick.
Damn, so we got squad wiped. 0 for 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Not good. All right, Jack, what's your pick?
Okay. Commanders play the Cowboys on Christmas tomorrow. I'm taking the Commanders money line against the Cowboys. I think Commanders are hosting us at home. Cowboys are on the tankathon, so I want the Commanders winning. I think it will be rigged because the NFL is already rigged. So give me the Commanders in DC beating the Cowboys on Christmas Day. America's capital team winning on Christmas Day. Storybook game.
Love it.
I like it. My pick, I'm going with an NFC South pick. I like the Bucks spread this weekend over the Dolphins. I think the Bucks are peaking at the right time. They're 7-8. It's basically going to come down between them or the Panthers. Panthers are 8-7. Panthers have a tough matchup this weekend. If the Bucks take care of business, they'll both be 8-8, playing each other in Week 18. For all the marbles for a top 4 playoff spot. So, with Mike Evans coming back, all the weapons for the Bucks coming back, I think it's the stars are aligning for the Bucks to come in and win. So I like Bucks spread this weekend over the Dolphins.
Yeah, I agree. For my pick, I think it's going to come down to the Texans and the Colts next week when the Texans host the Colts, and it's going to be set up for a winner takes a playoff spot. So with that, I got the Texans are playing against the Chargers this weekend. So I'll say Chargers will win this game because if Texans lose and the Colts win this weekend, then that's what it sets up for the winner advances to playoffs next weekend. So give me the Chargers money line. They're favored by like 1.5 right now, but just give me Chargers money line to win the game this week against the Texans. If I get the L for the rig pick, then I'll be happy with the Texans win. But I'm going against the heart here for a rigged pick because I think it is going to be rigged for Chargers to win, especially with it being in LA. So give me Chargers money line.
I like that pick. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Final one. This is one of the quickest episodes we ever had. Congrats, boys. Okay.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Keep it nice and short. Rick question. We have a 2-parter because I came up with it. We didn't have one. So, what are y'all favorite Christmas traditions / favorite Christmas movie? Okay. Who wants to go first?
Christmas movie, Elf.
Elf's an all-timer. Home Alone's also good, though. Or Christmas with the Cranks, also a really good movie.
I was going to say Christmas with the Cranks.
That one's a fire one. But Elf is the best one, I think. Or the Grinch.
I'll do Christmas Vacation. That's just a classic.
Okay.
And then favorite tradition. I will say I went to Christmas tree farm last week to go cut down a Christmas tree. And that's kind of a new tradition that I took part in, and that one was pretty fun. I had a good time doing that.
There you go.
As far as other stuff that normally happens for Christmas traditions, I'll say like today we're going to church and doing dinner with the fam.
Nice.
So I like doing that, being a part of that. But yeah, as far as other stuff, I don't really have a big tradition that I normally do. What about y'all?
Fun. I'd say mine is either company dinner, which my dad's company, they get together like a week before Christmas and have a nice dinner at a restaurant, and we do like a raffle and games, and that's once a year. All the siblings go, or Christmas Eve we dinner, and then our family friends come over and we have them, and then go to bed and wake up and see Santa. So that's my traditions. I think I like the most. So yeah.
My favorite Christmas tradition is my mom is really good at picking out Christmas presents, especially like for herself. And like usually a couple weeks before Christmas, I'll get a text like, "Hey, do you want to get me this for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Of course." So that's my favorite Christmas tradition is having mom pick her Christmas present.
That's fun.
I knew you were gonna say something sarcastic. I knew.
No, that's a good one.
Oh lordy.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's good.
That is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas with a short episode.
You're
Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching this while you're driving to a holiday party or a family member's house.
Christmas party, not a
Short,
holiday party.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Christmas party. Hope you enjoyed. As always, please like, subscribe, follow, comment. Go answer our rigged question on our posts. Give us likes. That way we can do more fun stuff like this, getting to 100 likes and doing an outfit for a certain episode. Also, the more you interact with us, then you'll get shout outs. So please keep it coming.
Yeah. I think we're 30 away from 150, so 150 on TikTok will get a shout out. 200 will get a shout out. All the big numbers. The next week will be episode 20 for New Year's. If you have any content ideas, let us know. Playoffs are next week. NFL playoffs start soon, so we'll get some guests on we'll get some guests next year coming on. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, one more thing. What's rigged?
Ho, 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 ho. Everything is rigged.
Sir, good at both.